Hello and welcome to Friday edition of English Bulletin of IPR Department. I'm cheering Eden. Let's look at some of the news making headlines this week. According to the latest update on COVID-19 cases in Sikkim provided by the State Health Department, a total of 27 positive cases were reported on Thursday. The total number of active cases is now 320. Total cured and discharged stands at 4,579 and cumulative total at 5,100. 63,338 tests have been conducted so far and 111 persons have died from the disease. 5 persons are currently admitted in the ICU of STNM hospital. No COVID-19 related death was reported on Thursday. On Thursday, the state celebrated United Nations International Day of Persons with Disabilities 2020 at Manan Kendra. The program with the theme Not All Disabilities Are Visible was organized by the Social Justice and Welfare Department. Together with Chief Minister Shri Prem Singh Tamang, attending the program were Deputy Speaker, Minister for the Department Dr. M.K. Sharma, MP Lok Sabha Cabinet Ministers, Chief Secretary and heads of various departments, representatives from various organizations, students and teachers from in and around Gangtok. During the program, Chief Minister Shri Prem Singh Tamang assured that no stone would be left unturned by the state government towards supporting differently abled persons and NGOs who support them. He also highlighted upon the state government's commitment towards following the mission laid by the Government of India and work towards the empowerment of differently abled persons through various acts, policies and schemes for their rehabilitation. The Chief Minister announced that differently abled children of class 10 and 12 who top in examinations will be receiving incentives from next year. He also announced that substantial allowance of Rs 1,000 received by differently abled employees would be raised to Rs 1,500 and that the substantial allowances would be renamed as Chief Minister State Disability Pension for people with 40 to 80% disabilities. The celebration also saw distribution of aids and appliances, a distribution of unique disability ID card, aids to the school toppers, incentive of 1 lakh to scheduled caste beneficiary for setting up small business enterprise. One-time grant of Rs 2 lakh was also given to married persons with disabilities. A book titled Path to Progress, A Glimpse was also launched. Cultural programs were also organized by the Special Needs Children from Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Institute for Visually Impaired Namchi, Special School for Children with Disabilities Shari and Special School for Speech and Hearing Impaired Siche. A film on disability was also showcased by the IPR department. It may be mentioned here that there are 18,000 people in Sikkim with special needs, out of which 39% have hidden disabilities. The grand old man of spices, Dharampal Gulati, the 97-year-old owner of MDH Spices, passed away early on Thursday. A familiar face on MDH products in his signature red turban and pearl necklace, Dharampal Gulati was the face of the ads of MDH. He was undergoing treatment at a hospital in New Delhi for the last 3 weeks and suffered a cardiac arrest on Thursday, according to a news report. Born in 1923, the MDH owner left school at an early age and set up the spice business after years of struggle. In 2017, the company operating revenue crossed Rs 1,000 crore, making Dharampal Gulati the highest paid CEO at the age of 94. Gulati had 80% stakes in the company and took home a salary valued at Rs 21 crores every year. Mahashi Dharampal Gulati's net worth was recorded at Rs 5,400 crores. In 2019, he was conferred the Padma Bhushan Award for Trade and Industry by President Ramnath Kovind. Late Dharampal was also known for his philanthropic works and contributed immensely for the welfare of a country. Chief Minister of Sikkim, Shri Prem Singh Tamang, who had met him last year, expressed deep condolence through his social media post. India has opened 4 new trade routes with Bhutan at Nagarkata, Agartala, Jogighopa and Pandu. The Nagarkata port in West Bengal has been notified as a permanent land customs station with no restriction on commodity movement. Earlier it was a seasonal station allowing only trade of certain commodities like oranges, ginger and cardamom. The other trade route is Tripura's capital Agartala, which will facilitate the country's trade with Bangladesh. New Delhi has also given a go-ahead to Jogigopa and Pandu River in ports for connectivity. Both ports are located on India's national waterway along the Brahmaputra, passing through Assam. India's Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal had visited Bhutan in February 2020, and since then a number of virtual meetings have taken place at the trade ministries level, leading to the opening of new trade routes. In October, India gave a green signal to trade on the Ale-Jaigaon axis, which provides an alternative and leads to substantial decongestion on Phuntsholing-Jaigaon. In anticipation of getting vaccinated, as soon as COVID vaccines shipments start getting delivered, many Indians are putting forth their queries regarding their plans to travel to UK to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Travel agents have started receiving inquiries from Indians who want to travel to the UK, according to a news report. One travel agent is planning to launch a 3-night package for the Indians who want to get the benefit of the mass vaccination drive in the United Kingdom that is likely to begin as early as next week. It is still too early to say whether Indians can get vaccine in the UK. As per reports, first in line to get the vaccine would be the elderly and the healthcare workers in the United Kingdom who are most vulnerable. The UK on Wednesday became the first country to authorize the Pfizer vaccine against COVID-19 after rigorous analysis by its independent regulator, Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. The COVID vaccine developed by American pharma giant Pfizer, which was cleared by the United Kingdom, will be rolled out to the public. However, it is unlikely to be available in India at this time, as per reports. For a vaccine to be allowed in India, it must clear clinical trials here, and sources say neither Pfizer nor its partner companies had asked to hold such trials. This means that even if Pfizer partners with an Indian company now, it will take some time for the vaccine to be available in the country. Indian government did hold talks with Pfizer in August, but there has been no concrete development since. The focus remains on 5 other candidates, including one developed by AstraZeneca and Oxford University and produced by Pune-based Serum Institute. India recorded 36,594 fresh COVID-19 infections in the last 24 hours, taking the overall coronavirus case count to 95.71 lakh. At 3%, the daily tally is marginally higher than Wednesday's. Government data shows the country's COVID death count rose to 1,39,188 as 540 people lost their lives to the disease in the last 24 hours. Total active cases or those receiving treatment COVID-19 fell to 4,16,082 as total discharged cases shot past the 90 lakh mark, with 42,916 people recovering from COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. This is all we have for today. Please like and follow our Facebook page, that is Government of Sikkim, official page for the most authentic news and information on recent developments in the government and the state. Please continue wearing masks, wash your hands regularly and maintain safe distance while heading out as our fight against COVID-19 continues. Thank you for tuning in.